Hello everyone, this is Luca, our new puppy. Just wanted to introduce you all to him. He's chewing on a bone right now, he's teething. So for those of you who choose to observe New Year's, Happy New Year's Eve, Blessed New Year, and although I do really look at Samhain as the witch's new year for me, I do think that there's an intention and kind of a collective consciousness around this time of year that's very powerful to assist us in shifting in the ways that we want to energetically, especially stepping into a new Roman calendar year. And I would say for myself, certainly the calendar year of 2015 definitely felt filled with a lot of lessons that were important and powerful, yet also difficult to traverse at the time. And my understanding from speaking with many of you and many people in my community as well is that there's a huge feeling of a call to change what's no longer working, and so we're being forced to look at those aspects of ourselves. It's like a powerful call to shadow work, but to really affect changes for ourselves that last and that feel authentic and healthy for us. And so tonight, as I kind of look over what 2015 has brought and meant for me, I would say to you that 2016 feels that it's very important for me to be very, very powerfully and rawly authentic in a new way, and to show up and create for myself a sacred life every single day of my life. So many of you know my own story of how I've been able to open up to living authentically on my spiritual path as who I am. And that was a very powerful experience for me in my early to mid-20s, really shifting and living openly, publicly who I am, and allowing myself to experience the level of joy that comes from living as a healer when that is what you feel called to do, when your soul feels called to do that, living as someone who considers herself pagan and a witch, and also living as a healer. There's nothing like stepping into that. But I have found through the last few years, but especially this past year, that we are often called to do this for ourselves many times in our life. And the past year for me, I've had a huge experience of what it is like to stop living authentically for yourself when you feel called to make a shift and a change in your life. And so you will see in the channel in 2016, in this YouTube channel, that there is a big change in the content of the videos and the focus of the videos. One that is more in line with not just honoring the tarot community, but also in honoring the changes that I'm feeling called to make as a soul living in this body as well. And so I am overjoyed and pleased to be able to share that with you in a very authentic way. A lot of times we can find ourselves kind of capitulating to maybe an assumed peer pressure, or what others around us want us to do or think we should do, or how we should live, or the type of person we are. And we can find this even in the spiritual community as well. People feel comfortable putting us in boxes, but in reality it is us who puts ourselves in those boxes and contains us in those boxes. And when it is no longer authentic for us to be in that box, it's up to us to step out of it. And so I have found for myself across the board in all aspects and areas of my life a real call to break through a lot of boxes I've put myself in, and to allow myself to redefine for me what it is to be a healer, a woman, a mother, a person in a partnership, in a committed relationship, but also in my healing practice and healing work. I am really feeling called by my spirit tribe, by my guides, and by my higher self, to step into a radically authentic way of being and shifting some patterns that have felt very comfortable, but that it's time to shift from. And so I just wanted to share with you all tonight, as we finish out the last year in the Roman calendar of 2015, that I am feeling called to do that, and that I have started that journey and have felt a reawakening and a constant, infinite connection to Source, to Spirit, I would say, to Great Spirit, that is reawakening my truest self. And it's something that is beautiful and that I'm truly in awe of, reawakening to that. And kind of, you sit back and you wonder, how did I allow myself to unplug from this and become so uncertain in some ways? And yet that's the beauty of this physical life, because we experience these lessons in ways that really open us up to who we really are and to who we are as a soul being as well. And I would say to you that evolutionarily, as a planet in the third dimension, we are being encouraged to really shift these patterns for ourselves. And so if you are feeling that call too, tonight I would say is a beautiful night to light a candle, to meditate, and to sit with what it is that you are feeling called by your soul to do, and then allow yourself to do that with no apologies, with no need to make anyone else except for yourself comfortable. And so I wanted to share that with you all tonight. I felt very called to make a last video in 2015 and to share that there is a huge shift that I am experiencing energetically, a real call to stop being small and staying in a space that feels comfortable but is really actually choking the life out of me. And perhaps other people are feeling that way too. And so I felt called to share that with you all and to let you all know that there is a way to open up to that experience that can allow us to shift what isn't working anymore and to reawaken to truest self and to the truest way of being. And for me, that is a deep connection to other realms, to spirit, to the beautiful multitude of galaxies that there are available to us. And so I encourage you all tonight to sit with how you want to show up as your most authentic self in 2016, and how you're going to stop being small and keeping other people, perceived other people, who are really just a mirror for us and a very powerful lesson for us, comfortable. But how can you show up to your truest self and honor your truest self and empower yourself to be authentically present at every moment of your life? And we can all do this, no matter where we are physically, whether we're young, we're old, we're somewhere in between, we're stepping into motherhood or parenthood, we're stepping into a new job that we feel greatly uncomfortable with, we need to step out of a relationship, whatever it is we're going through in our lives, we can show up authentically present in every moment. And that is my intention in 2016, and it is something that I am looking forward to sharing with you all, how to step into living authentically, living in a way that brings joy and bliss to every moment of your existence. And we all deserve that, and we can all experience that. So I am sending you so much love and blessings, guys. I am so excited for 2016. I have some wonderful things, wonderful intentions that I've set for myself, but also for the channel as well. And so I'm excited to see where that takes us all, and how we're going to shift and grow together on our paths and be able to share that journey fully. And I thank you all for sharing this journey with me so far. And I thank you all for the support and love that we've all been able to give each other as well, as a pagan community, as a tarot community. It's something that is beautiful. And so I honor that, especially tonight. So I encourage you all to sit with what you want to bring into 2016 that will give you a sense of joy, deep connection, bliss, and pleasure in your life, because that's what we all deserve and should experience. So, much love, many blessings, guys. I will see you in the next video. I will see you in 2016. And have a wonderful night. Take care, guys. Bye.